Hello and people of the internet, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright.
Nick, why'd you count down from 3, but when you got to 1, you went back up to 1.5?
Okay,
That's
listen.
not how that works.
I know, listen, I was counting down from 3 to start the episode, because Johnny, he was still getting ready, but like, he was being really slow. And so I was like, 3, 2, still not ready, so I just left a great big pause. 1, and he still wasn't ready, so I'm like, 1.5, and you're like, and then you were like, wait a minute, you just went up! I'm like,
You said this elevator can only go down!
Ah!
That's a contradiction if I ever saw one.
Well, anyway, let's talk about the camera. So this thing is a camera? Oh, sorry, so this tiny thing is a camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in the set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else? The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder. What? What? Can you do that?
It's basically just like webcam, dude. Like when you're FaceTiming someone.
Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I never understood that wireless meant that they just used radio waves to transmit everything everywhere. I thought that they had like a different signal type that they just...
It's waves of some kind.
I don't know. I guess I'm just stupid.
It's okay.
I never knew you... I feel really stupid now because it seems so obvious, and yet I guess I just never realized that you could convert, like, video into...
How do you think we watch YouTube videos? On the internet!
I assumed that it was, like, saved in, like, a little, like, storage device or something somewhere, and then it was uploaded via a bunch of, like...
What do you think the cloud is?
Listen, okay, like, I know we have, like, cloud computing and everything, but, like, I didn't know. I didn't know it was radio waves. I thought it was something else.
Okay.
Genuinely.
Okay.
I thought it was, like, some sort of other electronic signal. I didn't
You're an electronic signal.
Your face is an electronic signal.
Okay, well, moving on.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast. I feel so stupid.
Yeah, we didn't even think about TV. TV is like the perfect example.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm tired and like, but I genuinely, this is just a very, very little bit, just a little mind-blowing for me because as stupid as I am, I never realized that like TV and radio and video, streaming devices and everything are all essentially the same thing.
Yep.
So
the more you know. Dun, 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 dun.
And it fucking crashes down and fucking slaps me in the face. Calls me a dumbass to my face like I am. Anyway. Hey, you're right. A spy camera.
So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small cloth-like thing.
Fuck you, game. Listen, I get it, I'm stupid, but fuck you. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. Why? I mean... You can set it for a certain time? Yep. Let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That's the time the award ceremony ended.
So they knew something was going to happen?
I guess. Whoever set this camera here.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe... Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. So there was a camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as the present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corda this present?
I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we could find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Snip.
Is there really no way to find out?
Of course there's a way to find out, because if they can ping, like, radio towers and stuff like that to track cell phone, signals and stuff like that, then surely they can track the where this thing was transmitting to by just following the wave.
Yeah, that might be possible, but we have to
Isn't
follow...
that, like, how that works?
I don't know. We have to follow the game logic, though. If in the game they say they can't do it, then we have to take it by their word.
Maybe they can, but he's not technically a detective. He's just Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's not a detective anymore.
Yeah.
Which means his name is no longer Detective. It's just Detective.
No, his name is Dick Gumshoe.
Dick is another name for a detective. And
I'm
Gumshoe
aware,
is
but
another
he
word for
can't.
detective.
He's not a detective, so he can't be Mr. Triple D anymore. He's simply just Dick Gumshoe.
So now he's Double D.
No.
Because his name still means detective.
I understand what you're getting at, but if he's not a detective, then he can't be Triple D. That's not how that works.
Okay.
He has to be a detective in order to be a detective.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's just Dick Gumshoe, and it's just a happy coincidence.
Okay, alright.
I get it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go around the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me, pal. Even if I had to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
Oh, alright, Gumshoe.
He just fucking like breaks through the wall like a Kool-Aid Man and just guns for it.
Like, as soon as he's no longer a detective, suddenly he's energized to do detective work.
Like, even more than he already was. Like, he's like super detective or whatever.
Right.
Even he probably just feels like he probably feels like a superhero, honestly.
Yeah?
Just a little bit. He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man.
Oh, sorry.
He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. Oh god, is this who I think it is?
It's either Edgeworth.
What if this is Sal? Is Sal the one that fucking bought the camera and is spying on him so he can keep an eye on like his actors and shit?
No, Sal had that lead speak, remember?
Oh, that's right. He's like
Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy.
So this is either Edgeworth or Von Karma. I'm not really sure which one.
I'm gonna go with
probably Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right?
Yep.
You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
I'm not dead! God damn it!
Well, I already knew that. It's just I didn't expect to see you here now that I know you're not dead.
Phoenix, we just talked half an hour ago that I'm here to help you, alright? Calm down.
Well, but are you... Wait, you're helping, but you're the prosecutor and I'm the defense. But you're helping?
It's not me versus you. You and I are working together to find the truth of the matter, alright?
Yes. Truth. Right. Yes. Okay.
Right, are you okay?
Listen,
I know about the Maya situation already. Listen, I'm sorry. We will get her back to safety.
I appreciate that, but honestly, yes, Maya is a big part of it, but it's also just been a really long year, you know? Like, without you, yeah, thanks, buddy.
Rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time.
Yeah, I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. Even though it's very clearly, the fucking one dude who's all stitched up and everything, in the one, dude's garage and everything. That's concerning.
It is! That's what I'm saying!
Also,
we're defending the guy, but like the...
What if it's just like his estranged uncle or something that he just was having over to crash there for a little bit? And like,
yeah,
he
right.
has absolutely no idea whatsoever, and then like, suddenly, oh yeah, he's just using my garage to do all of his weird kidnapping activities he's never told me about because...
You're right, it could still be a coincidence. it's just very...
Maybe the assassin is specifically setting it up to make it look like that.
Yeah, you're right. Well, but why? Doesn't he want to clear Matt's name? That's why he kidnapped Maya. But he's still operating out of Matt's garage?
I don't know, man. I genuinely believe that Matt is innocent of all charges.
Alright.
So there was a spy camera hidden in the stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Do you know the stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can you really?
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do.
You're just gonna take that big bear. That's probably larger than you, to be honest. I mean, yeah, okay. You need any help with that, Edgeworth?
Nope, I got it.
Are you sure?
Yep, you got other stuff to do. Investigate, we got this, don't worry.
Alright.
I'll be back with info tomorrow.
You seem to be struggling a bit.
I'm fine! He had to, like, fit it through the door somehow.
Yeah.
See you soon, Wright?
Oh, okay. I mean, it's still there. Wait!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. And besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer?
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's the real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth.
That's all he's trying to do, is help you find the truth.
Yeah. To be continued.
Ay.
Edward took that bear with him, and yet it's still here in this picture.
No, it's not.
Okay, I mean, I guess I have to just pretend I don't see it.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder... What if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya?
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corda was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that.
But if that's the case...
That's me.
Oh,
sorry. But if that's the case, a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired to kill her to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Madden Guard himself?
If Mr. Guard really did hire the assassin...
Then he is not as innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corda?
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corda, okay?
I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt Engarde's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Engarde's secret? Whoa, what is the secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Cordo is going to reveal his secret. That means that Mr. Engarde had plenty of motive to have Mr. Cordo silence.
I got it. Juan and Matt are gay. They're dating each other.
Oh,
This
no.
whole rivalry is completely fake and just part of the relationship.
But then then who killed him?
Yes.
Okay. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engarde. There's no other way around it.
It was Sal. He can't stand the fact that his main
Sal is in
actors
jail. Sal is in jail because he was a accomplice.
That's why he hired the assassin to do it for him.
From jail?
Yes.
How?
He's got one free phone call.
He's gonna use one free phone call after a whole year of being in jail.
Yes.
Just to hire
take a tapped phone and call, an assassin.
for a guy that wasn't even an actor.
It was
yet.
his show. It was gonna be his show, man. They stole his ideas. They stole his identity, and they stole his career.
Was he just like watching TV from in jail and was like, "This new show sucks. I'm gonna kill the actor."
No, he's probably like, "Hey, that was my idea. Fuck you, Mr. Lead Actor. It's your fault."
Jeez.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. It's still a matter of the secret Mr. Corda held about Mr. Engarde and about Miss Andrews' real intentions. Those are two things I must know tonight.
Maybe he's got cancer. That would be pretty,
It would destroy his career?
It might. I mean, if he's supposed to be like the face of a really popular kid show or something for a little while, and it turns out he's got cancer and he might die, that might just can him to try and give him more time to be.
Yeah, I guess.
Him, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Or maybe some sort of other weird disease or something. Maybe he's case 0 for some sort of new,
He's got AIDS. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he's a pedo.
Oh, jeez. Fuck. I don't know if Phoenix Wright would go that far.
Well, I don't
know. I mean, these games, what are they rated? Are they like T?
I think so.
I'm actually not sure. They could be...
No, I'm pretty sure they're T.
Yeah. Because, I mean, there's blood, but...
It's cartoon violence.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are our visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry.
Channel Matt. Or can you not because he's alive?
You can't channel on a live person.
Oh, well.
Hello. Okay, bye. Hey, wait!
What is that whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the Bug Sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
Edgy said,
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
so I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the prisons.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around, like, about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corda.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was an obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl, the nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I bet that it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything.
Whippersnapper! So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed the manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know. That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame he killed her. She killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corda?
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married! Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They had a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see. That night... Oh, sorry.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Well, that's new information. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things in the lobby have finally calmed down.
Okay. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around all the Trellex stores.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
I guess I had to give up on making a salad then.
Yes, the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Alright,
Phoenix be like, I don't think I've ever bought lettuce in my life.
yeah.
What do you, did
I
you
mean-
spinach?
I mean, same though. I've never bought lettuce in my life before either.
Coward.
I'm sorry.
It's delicious on burgers.
I disagree, but whatever. Reading hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. On Guard tonight.
But isn't that what we have to ask? Isn't what we have to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard.
He looks over you, stares at you for a second, goes back to looking wherever he was before,
Yeah.
looks the other way, at the wall, stares at it for a second, goes back to looking where he was before. Knock, knock. They fucking just throw on guard into the detention cell, slam the door shut and lock it.
Oh, hello. That was weird.
Like, dude, they dragged me out of bed in my PJs and everything, and they threw me in here, man.
I'm sorry.
Like, what? Do you have anything to do with this, man? Like, I know you're my lawyer, dude, but what the fuck?
I just wanted to talk to you, but I didn't think they would do that.
Well, hurry up, man, I'm tired.
Well, hold on. I have to go to the police affairs department real quick.
They throw him back into the bed, cover him up, give him a forehead goodnight kiss, shut the light off.
Jeez.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person you've been looking for. A real decisive witness. Decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is the witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So there you go.
What?
I've already called them so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Oh, maybe they actually are gonna just like
yeah, all right.
I made that completely up as a joke, but like,
But it turns out it might be the case.
maybe.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag.
Okay, well,
This must be the chief. He's booted his computer. What? The real killer in court is murderer is an assassin? This must be someone's idea of a joke. I can't believe this garbage.
fake news.
Have a little more faith in your subordinates. And what is this guy gonna say? He's something. It seems as though my true face has been revealed. I was an elite businessman who made deals with the entire world. I was young successor of a CEO of a colossal corporate conglomerate. But my real self is that of a regular, everyday policeman. Stop doing imaginary training and get out there in the field. Alright, well, back to the detention center, I guess. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Can I... Can I, like, pick the other person again later?
Can we say it real quick?
Yeah.
In case for whatever weird reasons we can't. I don't know why we couldn't, but I just...
I mean, let's go with Matt first, I guess.
I guess, I mean, he's at the top of the list, may as well.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Mr. Wright! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you, man.
I hope so, too. Editor just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corda was killed by an assassin, and that assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard.
What's wrong?
Mr. On Guard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Yeah, I heard there's more about it from Miss Andrews. I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had a secret, it had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is?
Alright, guy.
Please?
You got me. My secret is, I'm a brony.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't seem like it would kill your acting career.
I, once upon a time, made a little bit of fan fiction, and then they asked me to be a voice actor for the show for like 2 episodes, and... they didn't do so hot.
Oh no, I still don't think that's gonna kill your career.
But if they know I'm a brony, man, like...
Ooh. A 5. Jeez.
Oh shit.
I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Cyclops.
You said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
Do you know about Mr. Corda and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, man, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corda. Her mentor was Mr. Corda's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him.
Celeste?
Does that jog any memories?
Hold on, I have to call my lawyer about this. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Dude, heck yeah, I'll take a pizza.
Alright, yeah, sausage, pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Cheese too?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just, let me call Pizza Hut real quick. Hey, yeah, can you guys, like, deliver, like, 6 pizzas, 3 of a pepperoni, 3 of a cheese to the jail? Or, no, the detention center. Yeah.
We don't make deliveries to inmates.
No, just drop it off at the detention center. The guard will bring it in for me.
Unfortunately, that goes against our policy.
What? Why?
Reasons. Goodbye.
What?
Aw.
Hey, man, if I spot you, will you, like, buy me pizza?
Yeah, alright, just slide the cash to the...
Yeah, here's like $60, man. Go nuts.
Thanks.
Like, just, you know, I'm really hungry, man.
Yeah, I understand.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea? Like green peas?
Let's go with eat one later, okay?
Alright, I got caught up by the pizza dude at the shop.
Yeah, I heard. That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
Mr. Engard, are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way?
Was she said to marry him, not Juan?
That one makes
Like everyone's
sense.
been assuming?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because, I mean...
Okay, what happens if I go back to the detention center?
What if it was like a weird reverse thing where, you know...
Okay, so I do get to choose.
Oh. What if it's like a weird reverse thing where, like, Adrian Andrew's mentor Celeste was actually Juan's manager and everything, and then she was seeing Matt on the side. In like a weird, like, reversal of this whole thing, but because Juan found out he suddenly cared or whatever, made this weird, like, marriage announcement thingy, and Celeste was like, I don't want to be with him, and then because she couldn't handle being forced to be Juan's property or something, and she couldn't be with her true love. I don't know.
But anyway, in the next episode...
I lost track for a sec there, but maybe. I mean, it's...
Yeah. In the next episode, we'll talk to Andrews.
Yep.
See you guys next time.
Bye.